Hey guys, Frazer here. Listen to the full episode of Unraveling the Son-in-Law, exclusively on Pocket FM app. Click the link in description to install the app now.
After Natalia fell into her evil nemesis Krina's trap, she, along with Frazer and Lynn, were hit with a humongous bill for having all the expensive food they thought was free.
Natalia, get ready to pay or face the consequences.
What's going on here, Krina?
Mr. Scott, glad you're here. These petty customers are refusing to pay the bill. They just couldn't afford us.
As Krina hoped her boss, Mr. Scott Vieira, would back her up, Scott's gaze landed onto Frazer. Like every other prominent figure in the business, Scott recognized Frazer instantly.
Are you sure, Krina? Take a closer look.
I know how to get money out of such people, Mr. Scott. Leave it to me.
You are too foolish to not recognize this man here. Before you embarrass me further, get out of this restaurant.
What do you mean? I'm a McKinsey.
You are fired. We can't afford you. Mr. Macklemore, I am terribly...
Thank you for coming to our rescue. I will not forget this.
Within no time, Scott knew what Frazer was playing at. Sheila and Lynn wondered how in the world could someone like Scott know of Frazer. Watching the dramatic scene unfold was Krina, who still couldn't believe what had just happened.
I will not go down without a fight, Scott. Brace yourself for what's coming next.
Krina, stop!
You realized so soon.
No, I never asked you to leave just yet.
I don't work here anymore, but I appreciate the audacity.
Mr. Macklemore, what do you think we should do?
Well, this whole thing started with the bill, right? Krina, why don't you settle the dues once and for all?
How dare you?
Security, make sure this woman does not leave the premises until the payment is done.
Krina glared in frustration. For the first time, she faced the wrath of Frazer's power, and it came at a cost. A huge cost. Cornered by Frazer, Scott, and the guards, Krina had no choice but to pay.
Thank you, Krina. Now would be the time for you to leave.
That was well handled, Frazer. Do you want to tell me about Mr. Scott?
Scott here, we were...
In college together. All I can say is Frazer saved my life.
Is it? Strange how I never heard about it.
He must have forgotten.
As long as I have known him, he wouldn't stop bragging about it.
Everyone broke into laughter after Natalia cheekily pulled Frazer's leg, and Frazer realized after what he did today, everyone respected him even more. They all chattered for some time, but they were totally unaware they were being watched.
The time is right. Make your move and show them who is the boss.
Days went by, and everyone went back to their routine lives. Over the weekend, it was Lynn's birthday, and Natalia planned to surprise her by cooking her favorite meal. But hours went by, and Lynn was unreachable. Natalia became worried.
I am sure she is fine.
Lynn never misses any calls. Something is wrong.
Wait a minute. Lynn, it's Lynn. Hello, where are you? We are waiting for you.
Frazer, I am trapped in the fisherman's bar.
What's wrong?
Ha! She got a flat tire. That stupid girl never carries a spare one. I will go get her.
Frazer knew that the last thing Natalia wanted to hear was that Lynn was in trouble, and she definitely was. But Frazer decided to face it alone.
Lynn, are you all right? Talk to me.
Frazer, come. Frazer, I am trapped. Save me. Hello? Frazer,
Open up, Lynn. Nobody's coming to save you.
Lynn had locked herself up in the restroom from an angry mob of Sharon's friends out there. Leading the charge was Sharon McKinsey, Lynn's school rival, and more importantly, Krina's younger sister, set out to avenge Krina's humiliation by Frazer a week ago.
You want to do this the hard way, then?
No, wait. Let's talk. I am coming out.
Look who is out finally. Let's have a drink. Do you know how much that wine costs in your hand?
Not interested.
I spend thousands of dollars on the food and wine. Not a big deal for me, really.
What do you want, Sharon?
Since you have spoiled everyone's party tonight, this party's on you. Bill, please.
Lynn was utterly embarrassed by the humiliation. She never had the money to cover this, nor could she think of a way to get out.
Unless,
What now?
only if you finish the whole bottle in one go.
That's absurd.
Let me raise the stakes. Anyone who makes Sharon drink the bottle will be paid tonight.
Sharon's friends rushed upon hearing the offer with only one thing in mind, gushing the wine down Lynn's throat.
No, stay away.
Stop!
Is he your brother-in-law, Lynn? What a loser.
Let's see who ends up being the loser.
Get out of here. This is my party.
I am here for Lynn, and I am not leaving without her.
Well, in that case, you have to play by my rules. Pay the entire bill or drink up all the wine on the table. Simple.
The atmosphere was tense. Sharon called her bodyguards. Lynn made her way through the crowd and hugged Frazer in fear.
What should we do?
I know what to do. Can we have the owner of the bar here, please?
Huh? What are you gonna do? Give me away?
What's the problem here?
I want to pay the bill for Miss McKinsey here.
Don't think you get what's going on here. It's thousands of dollars, not some petty cash.
Frazer nonchalantly handed over his card to Walter. Instantly, the payment was done. The crowd was shunned into silence. Sharon was flabbergasted, but Frazer wasn't done yet. He whispered a few words into Walter's ears.
Right away, sir. Miss McKinsey, your rental is due for the last 2 parties. Please pay up immediately.
How dare you humiliate me in front of my friends? I am from the McKinsey family. You think I can't pay such a petty amount?
Sharon had no doubts about the money in her bank, but little did she know, she was falling right into Frazer's trap. Before arriving at the bar, Mr. Wilson had informed Frazer that the McKinsey Group had gone bankrupt.
Ma'am, the payment has been declined.
What the hell? I have millions in the bank.
Maybe you should check with your father. You all will be living in the streets soon.
Call in the cops. Miss Sharon is going nowhere.
In yet another display of power, Frazer proved that he can't be messed with. How will the McKinsey family take this humiliation? Has Frazer become invincible now?
Hey guys, Frazer here. Listen to the full episode of Unraveling the Son-in-Law exclusively on Pocket FM app. Click the link in description to install the app now.